What's up, guys? Today I'm playing 2K, and I just beat the Clippers in a clutch game. The Thunder was easy, 103-45. Anyway, I'm rookie because I'm pretty bad. We're gonna do no. We don't want it to be too long for the video. We're gonna do 7 minutes. So we're 2-0. They're 1-1. So hopefully we can win.
At 6'8" forward, number 4,
We're playing in Toronto.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
I'm
Glad
playing
you're here
away
with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast table for this one, the celebrated Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, the Denver Nuggets, of course, the winners back in 2023 of the NBA title, couldn't go back-to-back last year. Is their window, in your opinion, still as open as it seemed to be?
100%. Let's remember, Nikola Jokic is still in his 20s. They still have Jamal Murray.
And
as long as that three-time MVP is healthy, the Nuggets front office has one thing on their minds, and it's a championship. And their biggest problem is that the rest of the West has gotten much better over the years. But if this team is healthy,
as
long as they keep building the right way around their two best players in Murray and
Love
Jokic,
the West
they can continue
has gotten
to
way better.
for championships.
What? Our second championship.
Top to bottom, so strong, so deep, so competitive. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup.
Oh, wait.
Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic, and it's Murray in at point guard. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Darko Rajakovic had a few moments to share with me before. Now, when it comes to Jamal Murray, Coach said it's crucial to make sure his defense doesn't slack off on him. He said Murray is a microwave scorer. He can get hot in a real hurry. Our guys know they have to talk with one another out there and help each other out. Communication is key. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Nice shot.
I think his
Nice
frame
shot.
makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Hurdle can set a mean screen.
Porter in the corner. Over Barrett. Porter, no luck.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes the free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more.
Nice
that
shot.
should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree.
Quickly has incredible confidence and dangerously deep range, folks.
And Jokic gets it to go.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and it's Barrett penetrating. Rebound by Murray.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Here's Gordon. And it's Toronto with the rebound and going against Denver, the first meeting of the season.
I feel like that should have gone in, but...
On the wing, Barnes. Misses the wing J.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Oh no!
Late June,
I didn't mean to
NBA
shoot.
free
I
agency
did
is
not
such
mean
a
to
busy
shoot.
time for you, Shams. During the start of a hectic period, walk us through your day. What's your life like? I've asked you this before in previous times you've been out here with us, but do you get any sleep?
I'm up 24/7 because the great part about free agency, Kevin, is you never know when
easy.
you might get that call, you might get that text. When a player has committed, when a player has decided to go to a specific NBA team, that is what I live for. That's what I know the fans live for, and I'm one of those fans. So I want to make sure I know as well, and I'm able to inform in an appropriate, timely, responsible, and fair way, and accurately. So for me, there's not much wiggle room when it comes to sleep. I try to make up for it later. But NBA free agency, trade deadline, draft, those are time periods when I know I have to be on. I might be getting a call now, Kevin, actually.
Well, wait, I was just going to ask you. We're doing this game. I'm
on.
looking at your phone. It's lighting up. You're looking down. You're looking at the game. You're talking to me. You're doing two things at once.
I have to be multitasking at all times, Kevin. You know that.
Oh, it's the best.
I'm not that good on defense.
Nuggets have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well.
Oh,
Brown misses the three.
that was a bad shot.
Toronto trailing. Here's Abaji. His last outing, 16 points for him. Quickly with a wide open look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. So Shams, the Raptors finally traded their terrific wings, Pascal Siakam and OG Anunoby. We know how the other teams that got those players made out. New York and Indiana, they were terrific and helped those teams. How did the Raptors make out when all was said and done?
Both of those players were upcoming free agents. It was difficult to judge the trade market, but with that said, the Raptors were able to get draft picks
that was
plus
an and one.
young, exciting talent like Canadian RJ Barrett and Emmanuel quickly. But let's factor in the biggest key here. It's Scotty Barnes.
Oh,
he is their
that's
future. He's their
not good.
untouchable. He's who that front office feels great about as their cornerstone moving forward.
Love Barnes. Love him. Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Bruce Brown comes in for RJ Barrett. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Quickly.
Well, Jakob Poeltl, guys, may not be a stretch big, but what he does well is virtually everything else.
Pass.
He boards it. He plays incredible D, and he's a very good passer.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Watson for three. Good on the triple.
And
Well, just really intelligent playmaking from Russell Westbrook. This guy sees someone with a good look, and he gets him the basketball.
Barnes sets a screen for Mitchell. Denver grabs the miss. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, and that one there,
Barely.
intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Sharge with it, now guarded by Poeltl. The shot by Sharge, no good. Raptors trail by 4. Mitchell passes to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
nice
You can see
shot.
how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. And I mean
I'm
that
a good
north and
sport
south and what
with like
hops
Madden
this
and
young man
NBA
has.
2K.
And big
I'm a
men who
good
can
sport.
shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
Barnes down low. Watson's there. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Strother, no good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 4-point game coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, for that loss.
Oh, the
you give
Timberwolves
credit
are a
to their
really
defense
good
or
team.
lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy.
Can I get the ball
You can't
back?
win if you don't play quality defense.
Brown outside. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end. And
Not
you
bad.
love his confidence.
Defense
A good
not the
game so
best,
far
but
as we
offense is
conclude
pretty
the
good.
first quarter. Nuggets
I mean,
lead
this is
by
a really
1.
good team.
In the second,
I think. Right now they are. This is a pretty
And if
good
you're just
team.
tuning in, it's
They're
been a
looking
pretty
good.
even game through the first quarter. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
And guys, I love the movement.
Against me,
Doing
they're a
great
good team.
job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're
It's
cashing
gonna be
in.
shaky,
On
yeah.
the floor for Denver as we get going here in the
Shaky.
second quarter. Jokic
Oh,
is
that's
out there
hard to
with
see.
Dario Saric. Then there's Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, it's
and there's Peyton
hard
Watson.
to see.
And it's
That
Dropper
hurt my
in at the two-guard
eyes.
position.
Ah.
Hey, Shams, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's
What?
league, it's been Curry's
That was not very
league.
late.
Who else
Both
is going
of
to
those
take
weren't.
over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so
That was
good.
actually
He
good
will be one
defense
of the
by me.
guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, was so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they've just passed a note down to me, our gang here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards,
And
Devin Booker, you have to
one!
consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a face out of this crop.
And we cannot wait. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. And we got to take a second look to admire
block.
that outstanding block.
Last game I had
And
an
this is
awesome
how you
block.
protect
Watson
and
did
grow
it
a lead,
against
by
the
making
Clippers.
a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. 5 on the clock. Abaji, the pass to Olynyk. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to
bad
be able
shot,
to keep
bad
their
shot.
homegrown stars.
Should've passed.
There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get
Oh.
better for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pulling the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for a playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. Watson's shot is good.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Pass to Boucher.
Oh,
And for those of you just joining us, we're
Or
almost
not.
2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the
maybe
dunk
like
by
help
Dick.
or not.
Tremendous vision from Chris.
I was
Boucher.
saying that I
He
was
is
gonna
making a
help,
case for being
but then
more
when I
involved
tried to go over
offensively.
it, my
Here's
character
Watson.
wouldn't move.
Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
I
Watson's got
don't
11
think I
points.
should have made
Well, this
that.
guy has been
But I
efficient
did.
and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Pirtle, he's checked in for the Raptors. There it comes in for Grady Dick. And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your bag.
Yeah,
Can
yeah,
you
stop
estimate
yapping.
how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, It's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we signed up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. Brown wide open, he fires. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Should I shoot?
The Nuggets
No.
lead by 3. Watson, the pass to Jokic. Over Pirtle. Jokic with the bucket. 11 points in the game.
Smooth like butter. Jokic can make you pay from anywhere.
Westbrook against Brown. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage.
Ah,
of close
why?
game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes, and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron, and that certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum, and we're seeing that happen to at least 1 or 2 teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages.
Oh, he was out of bounds? Why were you standing out of bounds and calling for the ball?
Raptors trail by 3. Pass to quickly. Back to Barnes. Now Pirtle. Raptors moving the ball around. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
For Denver, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. A nice shot by Brown.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Let's
Outside,
do
Barron.
this.
Pass to Barnes. Fires the 3.
Let him shoot. Let him.
The offensive rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Bottom tier? Ooh.
The free
He's
throw
an
drops for
MVP?
Pirtle.
I heard them yelling MVP. MVP.
Both free throws good from Pirtle. Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Clippers.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
And the basket by Gordon.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
A chance to take a look at some stats for Murray. Last season, he played outstanding, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from 3 last year, top 10 in the league, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets it going. Pass to Dick. Back to Quickly. Barrett wide open, he fires. And it's good off the back rim and in. Barrett's got 8.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
Murray kicks to Gordon. From past the arc.
Ah.
Shot off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Barnes can't get it to go.
It's
Wait,
all
no.
about the defense right there. Without that level of
I
activity,
did not mean to
he
shoot.
probably
A 3 from Quickly. It's hauled in by Gordon. On the wing, Porter.
I'm gonna get the last shot with Porter.
From deep. What a play!
Yeah!
Drives it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn. The mood in each of those locker rooms will...
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, folks. Glad to have you with us. The Joker is in the building. So far, Nikola Jokic has been all business.
You like how he's attacking on the interior, going after those high-quality looks. I mean, they tried to hassle him defensively, but to...
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Checking out Toronto. You
Oh,
expect
they're
this
playing
game
us
to go
again.
down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well late in a tight game.
Invaluable information, no doubt. That is
playing
more than
us
enough
again.
of us. Let's send you back
In
to the game.
3
Kevin
weeks.
Harlan and crew with the second half.
Well, yeah, they have 3 games before they play us again. This one does not count.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A fantastic game from Jakob Poeltl in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Barnes and Poeltl make up the inside pair. Brady Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's
Oh,
Barrett
wrong
in
guy.
position. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic.
I love to see this level of aggression from Jakob.
What was
Poeltl.
that?
Let's get it going.
Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Poeltl, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
No.
And out of bounds as the
Keep
Raptors gain
accidentally
possession.
shooting right away.
And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. Number 1, the Raptors.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
And so Quickly will bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 4. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. To the inside, here's Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Brown's got 8 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to quickly. Here's Dick, all alone. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 6 points for Grady Dick. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
Wow, their faces are glitching out. The fans.
90 seconds now into the second half. Jokic, again, the Nuggets score.
Oh, the
Hold
Joker
on. Okay.
taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
And here is quickly. Dick can't get it to go.
What?
The
Oh,
Nuggets
no.
lead by 6.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a
I don't
protest
either.
against his coach.
I hit
Now, that is
the
inexcusable. That kind
pass
of shot
button
selection won't do
and-
them any good.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's good for 2. Gordon's got
like
the
the
lead up to 8
Raptors aren't
now
even
for Denver.
trying.
Well, you have to admire the strength of
I'm
Aaron
not
Gordon.
even
This
trying
guy
that
is
much.
adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Hurdle finds Barnes. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Barnes has got his second
I'm gonna
basket
shoot
of the
from
night.
right here on
And
purpose.
the Toronto Raptors taking Scotty Barnes' Doris 4th overall. In
We
the
can do it.
2021
I've
draft.
seen our team do it. Once in 24, I just kept shooting because I was up by like 100, and I kept shooting from full court, and I made like 3.
Terrific acquisition. Won the Rookie of the Year, was an All-Star in year 3, and they're going to build their organization around him.
The shot's good from quickly.
Well, great
Nice
pass, and Quigley
shot.
makes great use of it.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Gordon over Barnes. And it's
Oh,
Gordon
no.
Well, when
How?
you've been struggling as he has, you love that
How?
your teammates have really stepped up and
Did
taken
I
the
miss that?
challenge.
missing. Here's Barrett.
Oh, get
With the
blocked!
block.
Get
Good
out
work
of
on the
here!
defensive end for Porter Jr. Timing things just right there to get the block.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Murray kicks to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Porter in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Brown will
Whoa,
not go.
how is
This was
that
on
not
the
a
front
foul?
iron.
He pushed me. Or
Barnes
did I
against
fall?
Gordon.
I swear he pushed me.
Barnes passes to quickly. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Denver in the lead. Here's Gordon. That one falls. Gordon's got 4 this quarter.
I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And some changes here for the Raptors. Abaji's checked in, and it's Brown in for Dick. And a switcher also for Denver. Westbrook's checked in. Raptors trail by 3.
Come on.
Mitchell with it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jokic. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Let's hurry this up. I still have homework. Well, really, I just have 3 more questions in my math.
And it's all said and done. Jokic
Yes, I already
is going
did
to be the
some.
Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
They're not even hard
And
questions.
he's already their franchise
One of them's
leader
like
in
600
rebounds,
something
assists,
divided by
triple-doubles, and playoff
7
points,
or 9.
and
One of
many
them.
other advanced
That's not
stats
that
as
hard.
well.
And so he's able to get
Yes.
1 of 2. Recently, the Raptors made moves, Greg, to add some Canadian-born talent to their roster.
They traded for R.J. Barrett
3.
and Kelly Olynyk, 2 guys that represent Canada in international play, and were both born in Toronto, now playing for their hometown team. And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Gordon
Pass
gets
the
to
ball.
Westbrook. It's Porter outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 9
No, I
rebounds
did
now
not
tonight.
mean to.
And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Jokic is 3rd.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Olynyk is checked in for Jakob Poeltl.
That
And so
sounds
it's Mitchell who
weird.
brings
Just
up the
picture
ball for the
Jokic
Raptors.
normally.
6-point game.
His
To the left
2
wing.
front eyes are
Olynyk has
normal,
the open
but
look.
has 2
One
eyes
in
in the
from
back
wing.
and
Olynyk giving the
1
defense
eye
no
on
time
each
to
side.
react. Quick catch and shoot.
That would just look
Denver's got
weird.
the 4-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Here's Gordon. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Gordon's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Wasn't Toronto?
Barnes up top.
Didn't they used to
defended
be
by
like
Gordon.
really good?
Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Barnes.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
He gets it in there.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the
69.
interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Sorry, kids.
Barnes against Gordon.
If you don't know what the number 69 means, I'm not telling you
Barnes
the
right side.
definition. It's totally not anything bad. Come on,
Mitchell
Shoot.
outside.
I'll let you shoot.
Over Westbrook. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Murray against Brown. On the wing, Murray. Jokic passes to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th assist in this one. And here's Barnes for 3. That one, no good. And so it's Denver, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well. And Michael Malone moments ago with some work.
Let's build on it. Let's build on that quarter. No let up. Great defense, okay? That's who we are.
Mike Malone citing the terrific D, wanting his guys to stay in character and keep pressing.
Yeah, they're feeling their oats right now. Can they take it up?
I'm a Broncos fan
another
too,
level?
as you could
Let's find
probably
out.
tell.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with Charge is out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Strother in at the shooting
I'm
guard.
just gonna shoot
And
it.
hard work on
Oh,
the glass. Once again, guys,
jeez.
they put a lot of
Come
effort
on.
and focus.
Come on, come
the
on, come on,
backcourt.
come on. Oh,
Westbrook with the steal.
it might have been a kickball
Over Boucher.
or whatever it's called,
Westbrook with the
but
bucket.
who
Westbrook's
cares?
got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets.
Well, Toronto
Love
probably
Mitchell's ability to shoot
cares.
it off the dribble,
but-
the stop, the rise, the fire. He makes it look easy.
Pass to Shed.
No,
Nifty
he
move.
faked me.
A special move before the shot. Shed's got his first 2 points of the night.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage.
Did
down
I
the
just
stretch
hear
if
a
you
little
can't
kid
guard.
crying?
This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Now here's Olynyk. Here's Abaji. Poke loose.
Ah,
Here's Shed. It's hauled in by Watson. Watson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Strother. Off the left rim and out. Raptors trail by 12. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. And Olynyk gets it to go on the assist by Brown.
nice shot.
And that's now 6 points for Kelly Olynyk.
Oh no, I did not mean to shoot.
Boucher. Pass to Shed. Here's Abaji. Buries
What
the
the
long-range
heck?
jumper. Abaji's got it back down to within single digits for Toronto. The Nuggets have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far.
Why?
They are 2 of 6.
Why do I
The
shoot those
Raptors
and not
have gone
pass?
3 of
Sometimes
5
I
here in
just
the 4th quarter.
don't
Pretty good
think.
numbers coming out of the break. Brown, good.
And there's a pattern starting
Like,
to take
sometimes I
shape
just
here. They're working
don't think.
it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Murray's checked in for Denver. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Walter. No good on the triple.
And that's
Gonna
the battle
shoot.
they
Oh,
haven't
wait.
been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous.
Wait.
And that's got to change.
I
Diggs
thought.
checked in for
Oh,
Toronto.
I thought that. Oh, I thought I was on the other side. Okay, I thought that was our basket.
And
No,
Barnes has got the ball here for
I thought
Toronto.
we shot and got
They
our
trail by
rebound,
7.
but I was just like, I don't think sometimes.
Denver grabs the miss.
Like, I thought this
Jokic
was
has
our
got
rebound
13
where I'm
rebounds
near.
in the game.
Whoa.
Exceeding.
I actually
get the
didn't
drop
press
for
a
him.
button there.
One made 3 for him
And it
for the
shot.
game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
I actually
Pass to Dick.
didn't press a button.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Strother. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight. Raptors trail by 6. Now here's Barnes. Wants to get it to Barrett and does. Pass to quickly. From outside off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The sweet touch from Jokic on the floater.
Bro,
And the
what was
teardrop
that
coming
clap?
from a 7-footer? No one is stopping.
Why does he
the
do
Joker
that?
there.
Down low. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg.
This is getting
Frees him up
close.
to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And out of bounds as
Oh.
the Raptors gain possession.
What? Darn it.
Toronto's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Dick with it. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Oh no! Why? Why do I keep
Shot
pressing
like
the
that
wrong
is
button
A polite way to say, hey, coach,
over and over
fix me.
again?
I have funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would. Undaunted by the moment, R.J. Barrett with the delivery.
Denver leading by 4. The fadeaway. It's hauled in by the
Darn it.
Raptors. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Jokic against Purdy. Faster quickly. Beyond the arc. Porter pulls it in.
Let's take our
Porter's
time.
got 5 rebounds tonight.
There's plenty of time
Jokic
left.
finds Gordon. Over
Oh,
Barnes.
wide open. And I missed.
Another miss by
How do
Denver.
I miss? How do I miss?
The Raptors should
How
be
do
up
I
by
miss?
47% here in the 4th. Jake with it. A 3 ball. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out. Coming through in
God,
the
I sold
clutch.
this game.
Murray, no
We're gonna
stranger
lose
to being a
because
hero.
I keep pressing the wrong buttons.
Here's Dick. Faster quickly. Acted in to tie it up. It's hauled in by Jokic.
What's his last name? Is it the D word or Duck?
Outside Gordon. Jacks up a 3.
No.
It's rebounded by Dick.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure we don't give him too good of a look.
13 feet away. The shot, no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jokic. It's good.
That should end the game.
Jokic comes through just
He did that
fearless.
clap again for a
What
second.
an option.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Ooh, this is stressful. We have to throw the ball in.
26 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
One thing you know about RJ, if there's a shot to be taken, even in a big-time moment, he will step in.
And
He
they
fouled
foul
me.
intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And they go to the intentional
Why would
foul.
you foul me? I mean, yes, you should foul me. I don't know what I'm saying. That's only 2 fouls. Oh.
And he cannot
Oh.
get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Oh my God.
Empty at the line.
You know, I don't believe
Why
in the word
are those
choke,
shots
but
so
to come away
bad?
empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
And the timeout called by Darko.
No, it wouldn't have actually. Would not have been over.
He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And what's their best move at this point?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Okay.
So the first
Oh,
one
God,
drops,
that-
and
that's
that
probably
gives them
game.
a 4-point cushion. And he hits both
That might be
free throws
game.
here.
That might
So
be
now
game.
it's a
That might be
5-point
game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a two-possession game.
Here's Dick. And again, no good by Toronto.
Pressured that shot.
Yeah, his
by
name
keeping
is the
hand up
D
just
word.
As good as a block.
And he did it without
Sorry for you,
fouling,
man.
and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Jokic at the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Ah.
And they'll get another chance. And another shot. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Ooh. Well,
So we
that was a
see
good
Denver
game.
get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. You're really an outstanding effort all the way around.
We've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Nicola, coach has talked about the growth.
Thank you, David.
Oh,
And
I
that's going to do it
accidentally
tonight,
skipped
folks,
it.
for our broadcast.
Well, please like and subscribe, and bye.